Okay, so here's the story. It's happened a couple times that my engineering husband, who takes care of all of the outside stuff, that's our agreed delineation. He takes care of the outside stuff and I take care of the inside stuff and I plan all the trips. There have been 1 or 2 times when he has not been around on a business trip or whatever, and something beeped in the middle of the night. I don't know if it was like a good beep, a bad beep, is this a normal beep, is this an abnormal beep, what do I fix it if it's not the right kind of beep, whatever. I don't like that feeling, it is extremely unnerving. I need some empowerment. I know there are so many great, basically free resources out there. I know myself, if I just have these resources always sitting around me, I'm sorry, it's just true, but I am not really gonna take the time to dive deep and arm myself with the knowledge that I know that I'll need. So I started looking around, I just Googled, where can I go to get an intensive, like, crash course in taking care of my RV and troubleshooting it when things come up or whatever. And I found out through helpful Google that the school for technical training, whatever, is an hour and a half from where we winter with my dad. So yippee, that's like very accessible. They had a 1-week RV fundamentals course, also so accessible. I can take a week and do that. I mentioned my idea to the engineer, and after initially doing a little like, what? He ended up buying me the course for my birthday.
So for your Dometic, that first thermostat sets it to roughly 140 degrees.
If you ask me what the first day was about, it was volts, amps, watts, ohms, resistance. It's been so long since I've been in any kind of school environment, and so the first day quiz, I only scored 70%, and there were only 10 questions, and it was open book. This is a class of 60 people, and guess how many girls there are? I'll tell you this. For once, it is not me who has to stand in line for the bathroom during the break. Nope, the line is on the boys' side. There are more stalls in the bathroom than there are women in the class. So, I've met all 6 of them out of 64 students. So, nice, very nice. Okay, so how this has worked is show up at class at 8 o'clock in the morning. There is a morning full of lectures, and Todd is such a good teacher. He is entertaining, kind of irreverent, makes fun of everybody. So classroom all morning, lunch break for 1 hour, and then it is back for labs. And there was a rotating set of 45-minute labs, 12 different labs over the course of a couple days. There was propane, taking care of the exteriors, making sure that things are lubricated and protected from the sun, putting in new bearings, which my takeaway from that was hire somebody else to do it. Batteries, water heaters, propane furnaces, refrigerators, air conditioners, specifically the inrush system of the air conditioners. Actually see up close the different components and systems, how they fit together, where do I need to touch and check and do that safely, opportunity to interact with the technical assistants who were leading each of those workshops and ask the questions that I had that related more to my rig, back for a little bit more lecture, an end of the day quiz, because this is actually an accredited tech school, and then done at 5. Look back over the notes, and then show up and do it again the next day. Only 5 days though. There have been a couple issues ongoing, not major issues, but like annoyances that just with the information that I got this week, I feel like I have some tools to be able to do a little bit more diagnostic and maybe even fix the annoying problem. So that's really exciting. I just have to point out, it's kind of funny. My neighbor over here, look at the propane. We just did propane this morning. I'll bet I know what he's checking for. If you are out there and you are a non-mechanically inclined lady like myself, and you always have somebody at the ready who will handle all of the things that come up on the RV, and you don't have to do it. There's likely to be a moment, there's likely to be an overnight when he's gone, and that is the moment when your furnace goes out. And oh my gosh, how do I know? Like, is the propane out? Is it something else? Oh man, this is the course. This is the course. 1 week, or 5 days, Monday through Friday, a 40-hour week. It is packed in there, and you will be armed with knowledge that you need to be confident. It's really worth it. I'm serious, very worth it. Okay, last thing, I do just have to say, I am in this like exciting phase now where I can use a phrase like, you know, a regulator valve, an automatic transfer switch, a capacitor. I can say all these words. I have definitely it's not a blank slate in my mind. There is a fuzzy outline of like, okay, right? Yeah, okay, yes, I know what that is. It's not automatic yet, so I think it will take a lot more practice. It will take going in, looking at my notes page by page, and finding that component on our rig, identifying where it is. So it's not just this week. I know that there's gonna be the need for practice. I have a little bit of like imposter syndrome now when I have this conversation with my engineering husband. Hey, do we have a soft start switch? It really does help to prevent such an amperage load going into the compressor. I hear prolong the life of the compressor. I vaguely know what I'm talking about, so I feel a little bit of a sense of imposter syndrome. But step by step, we'll get there. I think he's pretty impressed that I'm even using those big words. Show you my multimeter. I have a tool that is my own now. This is very exciting. Okay, my multimeter. I'm unzipping here. I don't think this one's mine. Oh my gosh, I don't think this one is mine. I didn't have this. I think I took somebody else's swim class. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so. Oh dear.